Welcome to another episode of the Ace Podcast Show. Right, this is episode 2, and I'm well excited about this. How you feeling, Dana?
Pretty good. Number 2.
Ah, come on, we're here now. It's come around quite quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah,
It
dude.
really has. I'm quite shocked, man. But I just want to say this is a show that's based on real stories, real people, and real lives inside of entertainment, no matter how big or small you are. You know what I mean? We want to hear your story right here on the Ace Podcast Show. Now, I want to send a big shout out to everyone that watched the first episode that was with the singer Bittersweet, talented singer Bittersweet. She was here last week breaking down her life in music, and it was really, really nice. And I suggest the people that have not gone and watched that episode, please do go and watch that episode. Like, share, subscribe, comment comment on the show, all that good stuff, as it helps. It really does help the channel to grow, and I appreciate it, man. Like I was saying, I want to send a shout out to them 70 people that watched our first episode in a week, man. That's love, you know what I mean? And we've got a few likes there. Keep them coming, just keep them coming, please, because we need them, man. And it's really appreciated on this side of town. Ain't that right, Dana? Really?
We really need them. We need those likes. We
Yes.
need those subscriptions.
Yes, we do.
Just any love is good love. And thanks to those 70 people. Really appreciate it.
It's true, man. Keep the numbers growing, Yeah. Okay. Now, so Ace, like I said, the Ace Podcast number 2, and we've got a special guest in the building tonight. We've got another musician here tonight with us, and very, very talented man. Without further ado, I want to introduce my guest to the Ace Podcast Show tonight. I'd like to welcome the hip hop artist Dredman, aka DM.
Yeah, here we go. Here I am. Give thanks. One love, yeah? Enough respect.
Yeah.
Ace, big up your chest.
Hey.
What's going on?
Yeah, Dredman, man. I love your name, brother. I really do, man.
Okay.
It's a powerful name.
Okay.
Tell me, is that your real name?
That's my natural name, man. That was my parents, man. They done it from the start. I mean, all they did was come from their heart with their own ideas. And they was like, oi, we're naming you Dredman. And that was it after that. They put that crown on me, and that was me. And that was like, bury Heathen and Sheeden. Dread can bury the Heathen and Sheeden. All I dread have to do is watching space. And then I'll bury the Heathen and Sheeden. So I love that. I love that from the start. That was me, Dredman,
That's fire, man.
Yeah,
That's fire
Tavo.
right there, yo. That is a burning design.
Love.
It's original, man. It's very original.
It's natural.
Yeah, man. It's very, very nice name.
Rastafari.
Yes. Now, I want to say, what was your first influence on music? Like, what's your first influence
Jeez.
of music?
Well, I'd say my first influence would have had to been my mother, where she played her music, especially on a Sunday. But mainly
What kind of music did mum play?
reggae music king. She loved the Abba Shanti. She loved the Bob Marley.
Okay.
She loved the Dennis Brown. She loved the Burning Spear King. She rinsed them.
Okay.
I couldn't end the list. Mama Jessie, all she done was inspire the
What's
house.
mum's name?
Mama Jessie,
Mama Jessie.
Sister Jessie.
Okay.
And the whole ends loved her. You get me?
Wow,
Leytonstone.
Leytonstone.
Leytonstone was her spot.
Okay.
And I mean, she was like one of the queens on the ends because she had 7 of us.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit fast though. Slow me down.
Nah, man, it's all good, man. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It's
A natural
inspiring.
vibe, a natural
It's really inspiring.
vibe, yeah.
Dana, you got anything you want to ask?
Well, you were saying, you said Rastafarian. Is that,
Rasta from the heart, sister.
yeah?
I mean, that was me, man. I mean, what we done was follow Ethiopian lineage and principle and morals. And Selassie was us, you get me? And Queen of Sheba, Sister Sheba. And I mean, all we done is follow that. And I mean, that was us from there. We just followed the African trinage and the history. And the King Selassie, he was a markage of Africa and a markage of black success. Do you know what I'm saying? And black trilogy and patience. Do you know what I'm saying? And just conquering like the controlling your own country and holding it to a structure and a maintenance. Do you know what I'm saying? That was King Selassie, organisation, you know?
Yeah.
And he fought within the good and the bad. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I love my king. And he taught me a lot. And that is Rasta, Selassie, you know?
Is
King
it,
Selassie.
was Rastafarian a big, I mean, you said you follow the, his,
Yeah.
I guess, his legacy. But
Yeah.
this
King
Rastafarian,
Selassie's legacy.
does it go far back in your family?
Yeah,
Rastafarianism?
definitely, man. I mean, well, my mum started it. You know, my mum and my dad got together and started. They were Rastas together. Do you know? They just saw the legacy separately and then joined together. And then they had us, and that was it. They all they wanted to do was show us the trilogy and the history.
How many siblings did your parents have, man?
7.
7.
Wow.
7.
Woo!
You want a joke, 7 boys my mum had, man.
That's serious.
7 boys. I have to take my hat off and scratch mine. My mother went through her thing, you get me? All she wanted was a queen at one stage, but she had to go through it. You know what I'm saying? She was a survivor.
I get you.
Yeah, Mama Jessie. Hey, 7 boys.
Yeah, no. Are there more musicians in your family? Is it?
Well, people love music in my family, definitely. And I mean, one of my bros, he ran sound system. One of my eldest brothers, they done sound system, and that
Is
was
that where you got
was
your
a
influence
history.
from?
Yeah, that was definitely a history in the household because at the end of the day, that started off in Jamaica, at certain places,
sound system,
and then
originally
English,
from
they took it on board, and they started doing their own thing, and then that was it. They felt like they were sound members, and that was it. Yeah, they started collecting the equipment, and that was it.
Yeah, the culture definitely did come over here,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sound system, man.
my
That
question
was
to
big.
you, Dredman, is how did you first become involved in the music, man?
Hey, how did I start loving music?
Yeah. How did you first become involved in the music? How did you get involved?
I heard the Americans first as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. With rap music, I definitely heard the Americans first.
Okay, yeah.
And they started off my liking in it. You know what I'm saying? When I say liking, I say man like Nas. Artists like Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
All of them artists there. Tragedy Gaddafi,
Wow.
Cool Mega.
Yeah. Some of my
I love them
favourite
artists
there,
there.
some
I
of my
love them
favourite.
artists.
I love Cool Mega.
They were the heart of it, innit? The start of it.
How old were you when you came across these?
Hey, sister, that's a good question. Between, I'll say 13 and 16. Yeah, 13 and 16, I never stopped listening to it. And then 20, any time after 16, I felt like I had my own control over music. So I could listen to what I want.
Was you doing music in school?
Yeah, I was definitely trying music in school. We was all trying with a bit of music in school.
What kind of things was you doing,
Drum and bass. The garage days,
yeah,
man.
Come on, man. Drum and bass.
Deja Vu. Cool FM, all them places
come on,
there,
Cool FM, Shabba.
Yeah.
Shabba show every Sunday. Come on,
all them
9
MCs,
o'clock, man.
all them MCs.
9
We followed them, especially East Londoners,
Yeah.
And we were youngsters, man. We were babies, so we were just listening and involved. You get me?
Okay. So what did you used to do? Any jungle MCing and that?
I'd always try. One step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. Come on, we're gonna do it some more. You just ramp it yourself because you're young and all you are doing is listen to the elders and you're just trying. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say the real age I started really writing and trying was 17, 18.
Okay.
When I really started writing my own music.
Yeah.
Stories.
That was going to be one of my questions to you as well. When did you start writing your own music? So you say 2021?
Yeah. Because from school days we had a good friend. He was a DJ. He always loved collecting records.
So what was that? Are you allowed to mention that friend's name or?
Why not? Jammer.
Okay,
hey, Jammer. We have two.
Yeah, we know.
One love Jammer.
Yeah, shout out to Jammer.
Yeah, he was always doing his thing. And he always had a little DJ setup, DJ collection. So we'd always put a little deck. Anytime we got a chance to do it on a weekend or after school time.
Right.
Mum and dad would let us, we'd creep in the basement and just ramp with the decks all night basically and just try and set up our own vibe.
Because I know, sorry to cut you, I know Jammer's been DJing from early, man. Early, do you know what I mean? So he had
his own vibe, come on.
I can see
and
that.
I jumped on it as an MC. I always loved to do a bit of poetry, join words.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
How did you two link up then? You guys go to school together? Or?
Yeah, we went to school together, and he was a Rastafarian. He's still a Rastafarian. His parents are still Rastafarian. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even was. He still is. But it's like we always had a connection through our parents, you know, and we always connected together as youngsters. So that gave us a reason to just get together and play music, but play a game, Master System, Sega, Mega Drive, the old shebang, you know what I'm saying?
Those are the days when computers were computers, right?
We were toddlers, yeah, we were toddlers.
Do you remember the first, the first piece of music that you wrote and you showed your friends?
Well, yeah,
Good question, then.
definitely. My first piece of music would probably be about my estate, and that would be Caffel Estate in Leytonstone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that the one in the video for
Yeah,
Elf
yeah.
Stone?
And my first track was
That's
actually
a cool
Bronx
video,
Tell.
by the way.
Do you know what I'm saying? Thanks.
Yeah,
And
Bronx Tell, man.
no,
Go
man.
check that video out, by the way. Bronx Tell, man.
Yeah.
Very, very cool video from your man DM there, man.
Yeah, that
Trust
was
me.
my first piece of vibe, man. I
Okay,
love that
okay.
video because I just loved getting the inspiration from it. Do you know what I'm saying? And as soon as I've had it finished, everyone was telling me, "Oi, how'd you make that? How'd you write that?" I was like, "Go on then, go on."
Yeah.
Because I'm the one do I let it talk from the heart. You know what I say?
Yeah.
And that is a part of our story, brother. That's a
Okay,
part of our
okay.
history.
Now that was
you
your
know? If you're
influence,
from
like-
Leytonstone, then that is your vibe. Do you know?
Yeah.
Bronx Tell, because I wasn't scared to mention our names in it either, do you know?
Yeah,
Brothers
man. There's a lot
sisters
going on in
names,
that,
you know?
that song, man.
Yeah.
It really is,
Yeah.
man. Who's bowler and hockey, by the way, man?
No, they're two old school veterans, man. And I mean, they were always pumping the weights or doing some press ups or something, you know?
okay.
Things I'm struggling with now, they were serious about back then. And no, man, they were always ramping with each other.
Okay.
And sometimes it gets serious. So
Okay.
we'd have to calm them down.
Can I just say to you, I
pull
know
them
that you
apart.
when you I know that you've done some work with Jammer, like in
I
the
see
early
that.
stages. Can
Yeah,
you
man.
just explain that to me? Like, obviously I've done some research and stuff, like, and I know that you've done a bit of work with Jammer, like
Boy,
when you first
no,
started
man.
out. And can you explain like how that was
Jam was a good DJ.
and what was
man.
going on
He
at the
was a good
time
DJ.
when you first started working
And
with
I
Jammer?
mean, all he done was transfer from DJing to
Yeah.
producing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because after a while, he was like, "No, I'm not just buying these tracks. I'm gonna try and make some." And we was like, "Are you serious?" And then
Okay.
he started making them, man. And
So
I
what was like the first
go on.
tracks that you made with Jammer? I know that you-
The first actual tracks we made
That's
were
good.
actual grime tracks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it wasn't actually hip hop. So it's a good
Right,
question.
What is a
right.
gram
What's
track?
the name? What's the name of the track that you done, man?
Oh, that is actually a good question. You know, one of the first tracks I did was
We can come back.
wait
to
up,
that.
wait up.
If you can't remember now.
Wait up. No, you see it there?
All right, no trouble.
You have to come back. You have to come back.
No trouble. I know that you're also part of a group called Diamond Click. Like, how many members was involved in that?
Oh yeah, 3 of us.
Okay.
3 of us.
Members' names? Obviously yourself, Dredman.
Oh yeah, good question. my big brother Capo. Yeah?
Okay.
That's my big
Capo.
brother.
Yep, heard of Capo.
Yeah. And my-
Shouts out to Capo.
My younger brother, Domino, you know?
Okay, yeah, I've heard of Domino. Yep.
Yeah.
Domino was
You always
quite a
tried to
big
put
grime
a bar or
artist,
two
man.
together.
He was on
you know?
Lord of the Decks, right?
Yeah.
The Clash
he was
Slicks,
always
right?
trying. He was always trying.
Yeah, that was a big clash,
I
man.
can't lie.
Shouts out to Domino, man. Shouts out to Slicks as well. Shouts out to the Lord of the Decks, man. Them in general. That whole project was blown, man. You know what I mean? Blowing me
Yeah.
away.
Yeah,
Really did,
yeah, that
man.
was their first.
Well, you
their
didn't
first one.
see yourself on that, no?
Nah, I wasn't a
Why not,
troublemaker.
He says he's not.
Yeah.
Well, you been-
I mean, I like poetry, but oi,
Yeah.
I don't want to start calling up mums
So you
names.
saying you weren't ready for the battles? You weren't trying to battle no one, man?
Oh, no, man, because if they said the wrong thing, my attitude might change. And it's sad but true, because I'm a very positive person.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know.
I think
it goes.
so.
When there's like, you know,
I
when there's
try.
competition around and
I try.
man them around
Or
and
sometimes there could be troublemakers.
you know, testosterone.
And they could say the wrong thing on the wrong day, and you're like, oi, no.
But, yeah, what kind of projects did you work on that you've pushed out?
Well, I actually pushed out a project called Best Friends with the Truth.
Okay.
And yeah. This project
Wanna,
got a little
hold
love.
up to the camera, like,
This project definitely
show
got a
the
little
people.
love.
Best Friends with the Truth people.
Yeah, that was in 2005.
What one was that? I know you've done 2 of them. Is that?
No, that was 2007, in fact.
What one was that? No.
Do you know? This was
I know you've done 2.
hip hop,
What one was it? 1 or 2, man?
volume 2.
All right.
And this
That's
was
volume
just
2.
UK hip hop.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, there's some Yankee tracks on this, but it was mainly just UK
That's
vibes.
just you spitting over American beats.
Yeah, and some
Yeah.
UK beats, UK producers,
alright.
you know. So
Yeah,
I
man.
did get a break.
Yeah. So you heard that, people? Go check that out. Best Friends with the Truth.
That,
Yeah, I know. I don't. I'm not sure. Like, I was trying to do some research, but I didn't get the whole album. But I got some tracks on YouTube. Like, is that where you get it? On
yeah. You can
YouTube?
go on YouTube, DM space Dredman, yeah, and that's without an E. So that's DREDMAN, and that's you.
Okay.
I think I know I've heard a few songs off of there. I think
Okay.
one of them, All I Want, right?
Sorry, sister.
All I Want. It's like a love
all
song.
I want. That
all
track.
I need. I think.
All
All
I
I
want.
Need.
All
All I
I
Want.
need.
All I
That's
All I
right.
Need.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
a title
Because
track.
Who's that about?
yeah, man, that was sentimental to a certain degree because that was just about things you need and things that have passed
I
you.
like that
Do you know what I'm
track.
saying? Opportunities wise, material,
Sounded really poetic.
people, the whole shebang. It's just about things you're gonna come across and past and how you react to it and how it gets you. Do you know what I'm saying? What you learn from it. Yeah. All I need. And I mean, that was all that was sentiments to a certain degree because I done it on one of Jay-Z's most sentimental tracks, you know.
So
And
what album was that on? Best Friends 1 or
definitely
2?
gave me a feeling.
Excuse me. Was that? Oh, got terrible cold, man. Is that on Best Friends 1 or 2, man?
One.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one.
And how did
Yeah, one started it.
How did you come about putting out Best Friends with the Truth? Like, what got that going?
All I done was press them up like
Who?
bootleg wise. We had our own burners or someone named Ratty who was dealing with actually Lord of Mike's.
Ratty?
Yeah, he had
Shout out
burners.
to Ratty, yes.
Love Ratty. And
Lakers
all he
of
done
Mike's.
was press them up for me 100 a time, 200 a time. And it's all about what you done with that after that. And I ran out with them and saw what I could do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you
£3
distributed your
each,
music
you know what I'm saying?
yourself,
Tried my
basically.
best with them.
Okay. So you
Tried my best
distributed
with
your music
them.
yourself
Around
at
the
the
way
time.
as well. I didn't go too far because I couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so like, what was
Well,
that in the way?
around
Like,
the way.
just Leytonstone or?
Yeah, Wolfham Forest.
Okay,
Wolfham
okay.
Forest, I would say.
Okay.
And I mean, if I got somewhere like Stratford or Newham, I was extra happy. But Wolfham Forest was
Yeah, so
a
you
bonus.
came outside to zone you.
Yeah, just being able to get
Yeah.
to the market alone from Leytonstone
Yeah,
to
well,
the
you know,
market.
it's hard when you're distributing your own stuff. It's never easy. You know what I mean?
And I mean, back then,
Yeah, so-
you didn't have no coverage where
No, I
net was
didn't have
concerned
that.
or certain things, so you couldn't scream and shout
Yeah,
half as much as you
mind
can
you,
now,
like,
you know?
just remind everyone, like, what year this was, like, roughly?
2007?
Between 2003 to 2007.
Yeah,
you know?
Internet wasn't too
Was
frequent.
when Best Friends with the Truth 1 and 2, mixed CD came out, you know? Yeah, we put it out as much as we could, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, say the
'Cause
real.
I remember when the first mixtape come out, man. Everyone was interested in that
All we did
mixtape
was
around
try,
the way,
you know?
because it was like nobody was doing mixtapes, man. When this man
Well,
first done that,
I was trying.
so I was like, wow, I was blown away.
Oh, yeah, that's like
Right.
super old school, selling your own, you know? Like,
It
That's
pleased
the
me,
real-
sister. It pleased
yeah.
me because it avoided me from doing a lot of negative rubbish. And when I mean negative, I just mean the street and picking up rubbish and habits, bad habits, pouring around the
Yeah,
wrong
man.
people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I would love to go home and just write something and know that someone's got an instrumental for me.
So,
or there's
My
something
question to you is: Have you rubbed shoulders with anyone big in the game? Like any collabs
Hey.
or anything like that?
I was always playing with artists like grime artists in the beginning,
What
and guys
kind
like
of guys?
D Double, can't lie.
Okay,
He was
okay,
always a
okay.
cool guy.
Yeah,
To
D
network
double.
with.
Shouts out to D double E.
Do you know Sharky Major?
Sharky Major. Oh my gosh, yeah. These are the grime legends. Man.
Oh,
They really are.
I had a lot of respect for Storming.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man. R.I.P.,
Still
one love.
R.I.P. Yeah, man. That's a good guy right
And
there.
I mean, I networked with
Very
a few of
talented,
them.
very, very
We
talented.
didn't really come too close, but we always rubbed shoulders in the studio. Like we always passed each other. Do you
Is
know
that
what I'm
in
saying?
Jammer's basement, right?
Greeted each other. Yeah.
Jammer's basement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them, don't
That
get me wrong,
basement's
some of them were
famous,
close
man.
and some of them just greet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got to know each other to a certain degree. You
Yeah,
know?
man.
And we got to listen to each other's music.
Yeah, through
And
the
that's the
music,
main
man,
thing.
you build a
That's the main
relationship
thing.
naturally,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah. Okay, man. Okay. So, what other producers have you worked with, man? Aside
Well,
from Jammer,
Do you know, I've come across a few producers. Do you know what I'm saying?
you like to name, maybe?
I've worked with a producer named
You
Louis
can.
White.
Okay.
He was a good producer back in the day. I liked him.
I heard of Louis White.
Oh.
Shouts out to Louis White.
White guy,
Yeah.
younger than us, but I mean, he
Heard
loved American influence. He loved New York
Yeah,
influence. So
Yeah.
you'd always hear similar beat where rap was concerned. He loved grand music. He was
Yeah.
always influenced by guys like Jammer and
Yes,
certain
yes.
producers. So
Of course.
he done his thing. Yeah.
Of course.
Another soldier, I like big up yourself, Cal Serious, you know. What you talking
Okay,
about?
yeah. Shouts out to Cal
Yeah,
Serious.
you'd always contact me with a little beat or two.
The Cal
And
Serious,
thanks,
yeah.
man, because it kept
I
me
think I
motivated.
see a track when I was doing a bit of research with
Okay.
you and Cal Serious
Okay.
in it. Yeah.
No, it's something to work with, you know. Something to work
That
with.
track sounded really nice. Man.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So I know that you and Jammer done a video not too long ago.
214. We
Okay,
done a decent video. 214.
214.
And
What
that
was the name of that video?
That was a dedication to Esco video. And
Okay,
that was
okay.
L Stone and respect
Didn't you
to
and
Esco.
Esco do
you know?
a track as well, or a couple of tracks? R.I.P.
Yeah,
Esco.
Esco.
by the
One
way.
Love Esco. R.I.P.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We done a few tracks. We done a
mhm.
few tracks. UK hip hop.
Okay.
And Esco had his vibe as well.
Yeah, man.
Loves another
Esco's
artist.
fire, man. Come on, just like yourself, he's fire. You know what I mean? That's why I suppose
Always
you
tried.
two had to get on the
Always
track
tried.
at the time, you know?
Yeah, it was just natural, man. And a lot of this stuff happened in the basement, you know.
Yeah. Jammer's Basement special. A lot of things happen there, you know. From what
Yeah.
I'm hearing and that, man.
Yeah.
Very special basement there. You know. But yeah, man. So what was the name of you and Jammer's track that you done in 214?
That was like R.I.P. Esco, basically, and Slinger.
Yeah.
Two artists.
The
you know?
name though, the name of the track.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think it was just Elstone, you know?
Yeah.
I think it was just dedication to Elstone track.
Okay.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that is the name of it, Elstone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was like Leytonstone in short, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Elstone's
And
the
yeah, we
short
always called it
abbreviation.
Leytonstone, Elstone.
Yes,
No,
yes.
man, he just come for me one day, he surprised me, and he was like, oh,
Okay,
Dredman, can't do a tune.
Come and grab yourself, yeah.
Yeah, and that was it. That
I
was
like
it.
that
Set it
song,
off.
man. That song's fire. Your verse at the end, then, it's fire, man. When
Something
you
for
don't
do.
understand,
Something
jeez,
for do,
man.
you know?
Already rich.
Yeah,
you
man,
know?
something for do.
Yeah, it's nice poetry, man, that you're coming with, man. I want to hear more fire from you in the future, DM. I really do. Man.
Hey, DMs,
You know?
DMs.
That's why I trapped you on the
full
show,
with
man.
the music, and DMs,
Yeah.
DMs. He's ramped with a few the projects basically, and my last project was actually Rhyme Minister, and that come out in 2017. Yeah, that come out in 2017. You know,
Can you tell the people who you done that with?
Rhyme Minister was actually
Who produced the tracks and stuff?
with a guy named Justin.
Okay,
Do you know what I'm saying?
okay. Shouts out to
It's like
Justin then. Man.
Justin Beats. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I've heard a few
and that
tracks
was from
on that, man. I
that
like
was
that.
from Hackney. It
It's
was
like
from
a
Hackney.
EP though, man. You know, because it's
It was
quite
nice-
short.
it
You
was
know,
nice.
I think it's like
CD.
7 tracks or something.
Yeah, something short.
Yeah, so it's
But
just.
all we wanted to do was give them a taste of us, a taste of me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We didn't want to go too crazy with this CD.
Yeah,
We just wanted to
man.
give them a taste of me. And
Uh,
my younger brother come up with the name Rhyme
so when did
Minister.
that?
I couldn't complain.
When did that get made? The Rhymes.
217,
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's quite recent, man.
Yeah.
All right. I
quite a
like
recent
that.
CD.
I like that. Yeah, man.
And I tell you the truth, I want to repackage that and throw that out.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so, man, because that's
Yeah.
recent stuff there, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I understand that you did have to stop after Best Friends with the Truth 2, I believe. You know, and you know, because I think you was, you know, if you want to tell the people yourself, man, you know, I think you're struggling with an illness. Am I right?
Yeah, I did
That
have a
was
condition. I've still got the
getting in the way.
condition. And that
Would
really,
you like to tell the people what it is first before?
that did kind of affect me then. Mild epilepsy.
Okay, people.
You know?
So it's epilepsy, man. It's a
Yeah,
serious
it set me
condition,
back
you know.
because
Yeah.
it's either you're born with it or
But
just
you wasn't
jumps
born with
onto
it, right?
No.
So when roughly did that come into your life, man?
Ooh, it come into my life when I was about 22. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man,
And that was 2000
that's deep,
two,
though. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it just jumped,
Imagine
crept
that, you
up
know,
on me.
people.
And the doctor said it was stress, really just over stress.
Okay, yeah.
But do you know, I was
Stress
running
related,
around
huh?
as a youngster, a young adult, and do you know, I just didn't expect it. He
Yeah,
said
man.
it could have even been brought on through drinking, pardon.
Okay.
No, I wasn't happy about that, so I haven't actually drank since the
Yeah,
condition
so-
was announced.
when you found out, like, how did you take it, man?
Ooh, it weren't easy. It weren't easy.
Mm.
I had to get used to it more than anything.
Mm.
And you can scream and shout to people till the cows come home. But you better know what you're going through.
Yeah,
You better know how to deal with it yourself. You better
Mhm.
know how to do. You better do your research. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
So,
can always
how
tell
did
people your problem.
so how did that affect you doing your music, like getting around to shows and with that constant worry, like
I weren't as confident. I weren't as confident, and that is the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It set me back confidence wise.
I can imagine that.
Because work wise, I mean, some of the first jobs I went for after epilepsy was announced, I had a few fits while I was working with the companies.
Oh man,
And
wow.
that set me back alone because that made me think,
That's
I can't work. Way up.
Mm.
Nah, way up. I'm restricted from work now.
Yeah, man.
And that wasn't nice.
So there you are, man,
That
handling
wasn't
like
nice.
everyday life with epilepsy,
It's
trying
a
to
struggle, bro.
get yourself
Struggle.
into work and make your ends
Learning
meet,
curve, you know?
and then still trying to balance music, man. And this is what this show's all about, man. It's about real people, real stories, and real lives, man. And this is a man here. You heard this story. You're hearing this
The
story right
learning
now.
curve and the lessons of music
real,
and
man.
life in general. I mean, I learned a lot from both, and I appreciate both of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I love to know I've got my own stuff to listen to. Oh, that's sentimental because it just reminds me of like when my mum told me the first things that was happening for our faith and our movement and just how to carry myself as an adult and as a youngster.
Yeah.
Do you know? That's how I feel when I listen to that and I hear my music as well.
Yeah, I feel like you can take man out of the music, but you can't take music out of the man. You're one of them people. Do you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that because I
really
love
man.
live performance.
Like you can take him
I
out
love
of the
live
music, man.
performance.
But this man, for me, he's a born musician, and he's a born lyricist, man.
Thank you.
From what I've heard.
Thank you.
Because I feel your music. I don't just hear it, feel it, man. Yeah. It's good, man.
You've got to set me off, innit?
Dana, you got anything you want to ask, even, about his illness or anything like that, man?
I know you were talking about, I'm going back again to the Rastafarianism, but I know you mentioned earlier about how, you're a real positive person and...
I try my best, sis.
Yeah, well, like, when you got your diagnosis, how did you... Because, like, obviously you're getting what is debilitating news, and how did you, like, where in your mind do you think that, like, you had to see where there has to be positive in this, and, like, like, where did that come from?
Well, that comes from just the way how my parents grew me and knowing myself from day dot. I mean, anyone can say their name is Dredman, but how do you travel with that? How do you project yourself? How do you influence yourself amongst people? Do you know? What do you respect about your
How
own
do you
name?
fit in with a name like that, man?
1 second, Sam. Yeah, anyone can be named Dredman, but how do you accept that? Do you know? And that is all I had to acknowledge from day dot, primary school, nursery. Do you know what I'm saying? As soon as I knew my name was Dredman, I had to know how to accept it and how do I project it, Dredman. Worth with influence from family and parents.
Yeah, man.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's serious. You know what I mean?
What did
I try.
How did I don't know? How did the closest people to you, like, how did they react, or how do you think they helped you, or because I know you got a lot of support in your family.
Yeah, I definitely got the support in my family. Yeah. Especially times when I needed it, I suppose. Definitely, but it was just mainly after a while, just knowing who I am and what I believe and what I can achieve. Because you can always rely on people, especially family. But when it's time for you to get up on your own and be independent, that's where you got to ask yourself, how do I do this? And who am I now? Because my brothers and sisters have got their own life to live as well. And I have to respect that.
So how many, you said sisters, how many sisters you got, man?
I've got 4 sisters.
4 sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Big number, man.
4.
Is that like your mum's kids or?
No, not to do with my mum. They're actually my dad's kids.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so they're half brothers and sisters, but half whole. It's all the
So
same.
do you know them?
As long as you respect each other.
Do you know your sisters?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I've got a good idea of who they are and what they do.
Okay.
Well, back to the performances when you were talking about, I mean, just before I answer Ross firing question, or the last one, but about performances, I wanted to ask just because I guess, I mean, for a lot of people that are hopefully listening, you know, like we all have a bad performance, but like, have you ever had a bad performance and like, how did you bring yourself up to like do it again?
Nah, man, that could be natural. You can skip as you're going over the stage, as you're going into your performance. As you're walking into it, you can trip and skip over. So anything can happen in a performance, but it's how you take it. You know, how confident was you tonight, and did you want to entertain the crowd, or would you let one thing slip you up for the whole night? Do you know?
So I know you've done a stage show that you've got on YouTube. Where was that, man?
Hey, West End, one of my sisters who I've chilled with for years, like as a friend, like who we networked with. Yeah, man, she just said she saw my video.
Any names?
Jammer.
Any names?
I said, yeah.
And now I'm always asking for the name dropping. Any names on the sister who was who brought you in?
She got a black. Ebony, Queen Ebony.
Okay, Queen. Shouts out to Queen Ebony.
Definitely big yourself up, Queen Ebony.
Yeah.
You know? Gosh, she thrown me in straight away. She's always loved my work as well. So, Ebony.
So you do a lot of work together, or
in the past we've definitely networked. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's regular now, but in the past, yeah.
Do you see it?
Get a chance to.
You see it, like, what do you see? Who's like your next, you know, person that you're like, you know what, this is what I want to work on next, or what's that look like for you?
Oh, nah. I reckon I would have to do some homework now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't done an album in a while.
How long?
Know what I'm saying? Well, don't get me wrong. I actually done a small project in 2007.
Yeah.
I'm in 2017, and that was this Rhyme Minister one I'm talking about, and that was 7 tracks. But when I talk about a project, I'm talking about like actual album and invest as well. So I haven't done something serious in a while, like where I've gone out my way. So
have you been writing?
I always write. I always write when I
Well.
catch a little vibe. But no, I ain't done that in a while. So I'd have to really pre-mix before I do it. Homework, you know? Yeah.
Is there anyone?
Because I've got a bit of history now and a bit of experience.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is there anyone that like you can think of right now that is someone that you see and like that you, I don't know, you wanna do
like
something? You wanna work with them? Not nothing
I
like that right now?
don't really mention names. Not like that right now. I would much rather just look into it and then tell you who I'd feature on a project if I had one in the making. Yeah, but name-wise, no, not off the bat.
That's okay. Yeah.
Sad but true.
No, you're the star of the show. You know, like you're
I try.
yeah.
I try.
Well, I look forward to it. I wouldn't say it's been a long time. I don't know what the like average amount of time is, you know, between albums or anything. But I'd say 2017. Like you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I always try.
Yeah.
And you know what I like the most? That I've gone around my way and I've actually heard people just play my stuff off the bat. That has really influenced me because you didn't even think before you started making music, you didn't even think that could happen. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you hear that, you're like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man, this stuff got potential, 100%, my bro, and I just feel like the streets need to see DM. Because I think there's definitely people out there like myself, like, where the fuck is DM? Like,
I've always tried.
he pops up, he comes out, he pops up. Yeah, like, we just want to see a consistent DM. So, yeah, man. Were you saying you feel the same?
Boy, you know what? DM, right now, DM just wants to work on stability more than anything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, once I'm stable, music will be one of my number one hobbies.
Yeah, well, like I said, man, I feel like
number one hobbies.
Music is all, it's in you, naturally.
Yeah,
so
I'll always want to make.
Anytime
and there's a thing called producing as well. That is serious. I'd love to get some grasp on that and learn a little something about that because that is a serious side.
Producing has got a lot more coverage, like as of like these days.
Anyone can be an MC, but not
compared
anyone
to
can
back
produce.
in the day. Producers didn't get any love; they were behind the scenes guys, and they were happy doing that. But now producers are seen as to be like celebrities and in the front,
Yeah, man.
as well as the rappers and maybe more.
That's
even,
something I
so,
want to learn about in the
yeah,
future.
yeah,
I can't
producers
lie.
are cool.
'Cause I feel like I should know something on that
Yeah.
already, but
Yeah, it's nice. I think if you're
a bit ignorant.
an artist like a rapper or a singer, it's nice to know how to make tracks as well.
Of course
You get
it
what I
is.
mean? Because then you ain't got to go to know, yo, give me a track, give me a beat. No, I can make my own beat. It's cool. And you're worth more. You're definitely worth more to the industry.
It's always nice.
Yeah, but music will always be a part of my hobby. But my main concern is just being available for work.
So, what advice have you got to like young artists coming up now, young hip hop rap artists, and you know, what advice would you give to them
Keep
from
doing your
from
thing. Follow your heart. Yeah, from the heart. You know, and don't forget where your start was.
Mm,
Cause that's how you come to your finish.
mhm,
When you remember your start.
mm.
But follow your heart with it, man.
So you heard that, kids. Follow your heart, man. You know what I mean, and then do.
Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah.
Cause it's so easy to do that,
Yeah.
especially in entertainment.
Mhm. mhm.
Okay, so just make sure whatever you're doing is from the heart,
Mm.
and you'll be a lot happier about it.
Yeah.
I think.
I feel like you can always lie to yourself. Like you can only lie to other people, but you can't lie to yourself. Innit? So that's
Okay.
something to remember.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know, is there anything that you want to say that's free? Like just anything freely that you want to say, just on your mind, like advice-wise or anything like that, brother?
Boy,
We'll kind of wrap it up.
another thing I've always done is respect your parents. I love my parents. You know, they always taught me a good inspiration, principles,
Mhm.
and I followed them to a certain degree, and it's helped me.
Yeah,
So
man.
respect your parents as
Yeah,
well.
honor thy mother and father.
Honor
Yeah.
thy mother
Yeah.
and thy father.
Yeah. That's good jewels, DM. That is really good jewels there, man.
Trying.
For real. For real.
Trying.
Okay, well, DM, Dredman, you know,
Okay.
pleasure to have you on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate that, my brother,
Okay.
because I know you're going through your little thing as well right now, bro. Which we didn't really mention because there was no need.
Survival.
But, brother,
Survival.
love, man, every time.
Survival.
Dredman.
Okay.
Yeah, aka DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the building, man. Pleasure to
Yeah.
have you in the building.
No, but love.
Yeah,
Selassie.
co-host Dana.
Dana, big up yourself.
Yeah,
Hey.
Here we go.
Dredman.
Hey.
Big up yourself.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. So you've seen it here first, people. For the people that wanted to hear from Dredman, you know, on what he's doing with his music and the life, you know, it's real. His story, man. You just heard it here first on the Ace Podcast Show. Second episode, man. Thank you very much for tuning in, and God bless you all. Take care, man.